Hey there guys, welcome back to Let's Play Danganronpa V3. We're in the middle of the student council cult thing. Still not a fan. Not a fan. Yes, absolutely, Maki. Angie is just kind of like doing whatever she wants and saying it to a toe or so. And like this is really, in my opinion, the difference between a cult and a religion. A religion typically has like sort of a guidebook on what God wants, and as long as you follow the guidebook, then you're within the teachings. A cult is just one guy saying, well, I can talk to God and he wants this now. And there's no rhyme or reason to it because it's not a formalized system. You know, I think most of you know I'm not super religious, and I'm not, you know, I don't really believe in organized religion either, but I at least respect it. It's a moral code of life. It's a do these things to be a better person. And so anyone that is religious, I don't have any problem with. I don't have a problem with people that, you know, want to live a certain way and believe that the path to enlightenment is a certain thing. I'm absolutely behind that. I get really frustrated with cults though, because there's no overriding philosophy. Kitty, don't bite me. Even so, we cannot defy her right now. Extreme faith is frightening indeed. Doesn't the resurrection ritual have to be done? Won't Kakiryu be the only one who actually knows how to do it? Because this is definitely his forte. Well, it's all out war. It's doing 6 versus 6. We can win this. Also, we have the assassin on our side. Let's have her kill him nice and quick. Kokichi, that is not the solution to anything. I love Shuichi. He's like, no. We have to resolve this peacefully. And that'd be great, but I don't hear anyone coming up with a plan to end this peacefully. What about you, Kaito? You've been quiet the whole time. I bet you have some great ideas. You say something? Why is he acting so weird? He's been doing it ever since the idea of resurrection was brought up. Uh-oh. Someone was zoning out. Yeah, something definitely doesn't seem right with Kaito. It's like he saw a ghost. So I need to talk to Kaito, which means I talk to everyone that's not Kaito. I hate chairs. Screw you, chair. Alright, much better. I can live with this. I love how no one's like moved into the space that was occupied by the student council either. We're all just kind of on one side of the room. You know, typically, things will spread out as the room empties. I'm down to resurrect the dead if they're just going to be sacrificed after coming back anyway. Doesn't matter if they die once, twice, or 100 times. As long as they're dying instead of me, their death isn't going to waste. Why are you glaring at me? You should wait for your balls to drop if you try to side-eye me. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that happened a while ago. I mean, these people are all at least like 16 to 18, aren't they? Oh yeah, we want to start a war against the student council. We should wait until after the resurrection ritual. Cookie, you want to go along with the motive? Well, sounds fun. Don't you want to see a resurrection ritual too? But Angie wants to make Rantaro the transfer student, huh? I don't want him to come back to life. It's because I love you most, Shuichi. I'm always thinking about you. And you'd rather see Kaede brought back to life, huh? You're so admirable. That's why I want to support you. God damn it, Kokichi. Come to think of it, I once saw this anime that was also about a death game. That's why I sacrificed a family member as the first victim to get the killing started. I've seen that same anime, actually. And show of force. Maybe that's what happened with Rantaro. Rantaro's working for the mastermind. Bringing him back might be a bad idea. Well, if Rantaro was working for the mastermind, then Kaede's plan worked perfectly. But is it really impossible? We only knew Rantaro for a short time. And he did have some information none of the rest of us had. It did seem as though he was kind of used to the killing game. Looks like you're starting to understand what I'm getting at, Shuichi. Well, no matter what we say, Angie's probably dead set on the transfer student will be. And if he comes back to life, then that's that. Nothing we can do except look forward to it. I'm still not sure anyone but Korihio can actually do the resurrection ritual. No one can go against Angie at the moment. What's even more worrying, her followers may begin acting on their own, using her name as an excuse. That's one way of looking at it. Huh? Arresting bitch face and creepshow starting to feel sympathetic now? I understand what you're trying to say, but that numbnuts Kaito isn't following along at all. Explain it for him. I kind of love the idea that Maki's like nickname is resting bitch face. He's still zoning out. Seems like it. He even responded from you teasing him. I do want to know what happened that has him so flubbergasted. Because it was like he got Maki to work with us, and then he completely checked out. Well, let's put aside this pathetic mess for right now. Explain everything to this stupid bitch lit her cow tits. Well, you kind of had it coming. I mean, you've been insulting everyone else. You can't cry whenever people actually give you a taste of your own medicine. Such a situation is common amongst groups with absolute leaders. To gain the favor of their leader, or to sacrifice themselves for their faith, the followers begin to take more radical actions. Which means they might crack down on us to make Angie's rule more comfortable. That might be a problem down the line. I doubt they start with that. It is only a matter of time. Yeah, this is a powder keg, you guys. Do you think there's any way to get both sides to understand each other? You said it earlier, right? I don't know right now, but I know that nothing will be resolved talking like this. Well, that's a very true statement. If we don't talk to them, nothing will get resolved. Well, yep, that's the thing. I don't think the student council members will change their minds. There are just two sides to this. Why don't we just remove one of them? Because you can't kill... Actually, they don't have the rule about only having a single murder, do they? Maki, Angie. Removing them won't resolve anything. I know that already. It's just an option in the world I'm from. Just think about it. That's all. Alright, Kaito. Why are you being so ghostly? Kaito, what's wrong? Are you feeling okay? Oh, it's nothing. I just feel a chill is all. If I rub some spit on it, it'll feel better. Rub spit on... That's a very good question. How do you rub spit on a chill? I have this like mental image of Kaito spitting his hands and just like running around the room. Anyway, there's no such thing as resurrecting the dead. There's no way. It's just he's not pop. I can't stop these chills. I'm gonna go back to my room. Is some part of the like ritual sapping his life for the resurrection? It doesn't make sense because he was but ever since the ritual was even brought up, he's been acting weird. You're just talking about all that cult. Maybe he's possessed. I'm starting to worry about that guy. You seem to be enjoying this. Free time? Alright. So the last two times I've had free time, I hung out with various girls. Let's go ahead and check in with Captain Gonta, if I can. So Gonta's not here, or there, or there. There he is. Teleport, port, teleport, port. Gonta like bugs. See, Gonta, I came to your bug room, aren't I an awesome person? God dang it, I didn't have the like game sound on for the entire time. I'm going to try and re-record the game sound, but I'll keep my commentary original. I just looked over and saw that the little game sound bar wasn't moving, and I was like, son of a tube!
Oh!
Oh, Shuichi. Gonta a member of student council now. Angie told Gonta he needs to set good example. The thing is, I'll probably just put a background track from Danganronpa. I'm not going to worry about because for the most part, it was just people, you know, I was voice acting the whole time, so it should still be largely okay. So Gonta can no spend time with you, sorry. What?
Oh!
Interesting. Well, that's sad. I didn't think it would be like that much of a division. Although it makes sense Angie would say that. Gonta is super impressionable and can be easily be talked out of the student council if we let him. So Gonta I haven't gotten to level 1 with. Korikiyo is probably who I'll hang out with. Because everyone else that is not... Okay, and Miyu is the other option. But I definitely think Korikiyo is a better selection. And not surprisingly, Korikiyo is in his own lab. Oh, actually, that makes sense, because I told Korikiyo I'd come by later, didn't I? Hey! I'm accidentally making the right choice. Mirror sack books, my friend.
How terrifying.
The dark arts of the Caged Dog Village were sealed away for being too effective. The Caged Child is one such art. Seems feudal lord feared the words of the dead. Dead men tell no tales. What a foolish saying. There are countless ways to speak with the dead. See, like, here's the thing. I thought I already hung out with him, and I thought I already gave him the, like, monkey paw. Okay, what would he care about? The Pill of Admiration, the fact that it gives you wonderful dreams, but the dreams for an entire lifetime make you feel empty, definitely seems like something that would be of interest to him.
Wonderful.
This is a fine gift. It almost makes me sorry to be the one receiving it.
So then...
I would like to at least tell you some stories in return. Ah, but which one, though?
Is that alright?
Kiyo, what's the difference between anthropology, history, and archaeology? Well, they are often confused, so your question is reasonable. To that answer, they are different may be a possible answer. To that question,
Let's see.
history is records, archaeology is buildings and relics, anthropology is folklore and customs. History studies events and changes in countries or regions across time. Archaeology traces the courses of humanity through physical remains. Anthropology is a study that examines the thought behind traditions and customs. I get that. I get that. So basically, I feel like history is an umbrella that covers archaeology and anthropology. History is specifically about looking at recorded change, but anthropology is one such way to record changes, or to examine changes that have occurred but haven't been recorded yet.
Anthropology is...
If you think of humanity as the core of anthropology, it should be clear. From people come feelings, and those feelings intersect and become tradition. At least, that's my stance on the matter.
Yes.
Customs and folklore only occur in places where people can share them. Well, that is true. You never have a hermit's... There is no hermit's customs.
Sorry. Is that so?
but you encounter anthropology on a daily basis. For example, occult stories on the internet have their roots in folklore. Someone on a journey committing a taboo in a mountain village, for example.
You're right. Anthropology is...
Various mythologies are frequently referenced in anime, manga, and games. Characters' background can be viewed through an anthropological lens. That is interesting. I actually really love studying like the reasons behind the decisions why characters are a certain way. Tools and houses in the background, jobs, speech and clothing, or even food. With proper knowledge, such things can help you understand a work more deeply. Without it, such clues go to waste. No, I very much agree. I enjoy anthropology. I enjoy kind of the inherent truisms that are behind basic society. It seems I've piqued your curiosity. Let us talk more. Well then, what image does the word kappa call to mind? Well, a kappa is a turtle with like a napkin on his head.
That's... I see, yes.
Yes, I thought you would say that.
Listen.
It's anatomically impossible for our mental image of a kappa to match.
Huh? Yes.
Originally, monsters had no form, for they were based on people's emotions. That image of a kappa is a culmination of many different people's thoughts. An ancient fear was changed over many years into a creature we can identify. Culture is constantly changing. Anthropology chases those changes. Thus, I must keep the present in mind when I learn about the past customs.
Tell me your thoughts.
So, it is unexpectedly deep, yes?
You're right.
Yeah, that last part, I won't say it lost me, but is deeper than I was ready to think, if that makes sense. Alright, we still have time, guys. I don't know if she'll be willing to, but let's see if we can track down Angie. Because if we can, then I do definitely feel like that's something that Shuichi would do. You know, even though everyone else is kind of drawing lines in the sand, Shuichi would try and, you know, talk to Angie and try and reach an understanding. I'm a little surprised that nothing came of going to see Korikyu, just because we just simply said that he asked us for help, but he said come by at your earliest convenience. We came by as soon as we had time, and nothing happened. Okay, like I said, I sort of figured that because Gonta wouldn't hang out with me, other members of student council would be like, nope, not talking to you. Which is interesting. They're certainly making the line in the sand a real thing. So, with that said, the only other person I can hang out with that I'm not rank 1 with is Miyu. And she appears to be in her room. After this, we may be forced to pick a level 2 to pursue. That's Kaede, isn't it? That's Miyu.
What?
Man, you're looking even more pent up than usual. Yeah, this is... Hanging out with Miyu in her room seems super sketchy.
What?
Hey, are you really that pent up? Because I'm not that easy, you know? Oh, yeah, once you spend time with her, she's like, oh my god. I somehow ended up going a little close to Miyu. All right. Who would care about this? I thought there was like a mechanics thing. Well, that's definitely for... I thought there was like a magazine I had. Am I just dumb? I've forgotten about it? Fresh magazine for robots. I don't know what you would want. Rock hard ice cream. Damn it, I don't know what to... Oh, that's right. Yes, give her the tentacle machine.
What was that?
What? I've wanted this so bad.
Ah!
Not bad, perma-virgin. When you plan on slip some fliff between those big old... Between these big old... What the hell's a fliff? I don't even know what that means. Well, you're tugging it to me every day. I guess I can't let that slide.
Hey,
I guess I can let that
Luigi!
slide. All right, Puichi, you ready?
What was that?
I mean, like I just blew up a dove with a rocket launcher. I, Mew, the girl's genius, I'm going to devote my time to you. Don't take me in return, right? You'll be 100% satisfied.
Huh?
Huh?
You saying you invite me without making any plans?
You motherfucker.
Man, Tip, when men see the heat I'm packing, they're all nervous and stiff. Just got me in a good mood. All right, I'll show you my inventions. Here we are, Iruma's research lab.
Booyah!
Now, the first invention I'll show you is this.
Listen up.
Well, you can actually figure it out. It's a sensor. Can you guess what kind of sensor? That's what I thought. This baby's the hookup counter.
The doy.
Count how many people you fucked, or how many have fucked you. Too late. Let's see the results, shall we? No fucking way. Are you kidding me?
Well then.
Well, god damn it, game. On the next invention. Boxing glove on the fist? The auto puncher that punches you for telling terrible, dirty jokes. Why is the name so literal? Look, sometimes I'm lazy to think of names. I'm constantly cranking out new inventions. You can't expect me to name them all.
Fucking virgin.
I mean, do you name each of your little dudes after you blast them into tissue? Well, it works. That was sudden. Still, though, that was a good punch. All right, sorry to cut into your fun show, but I got one more invention to show. This is like a ray gun from a science fiction movie. This baby will teleport underwater in a flash. I call it the Going Commando gun.
Huh?
Underwear, not underwater. Wow. I need to read before I read. Just point this light at a pair of underwears. You can send them anywhere you want. What do you think? Cool shit, right?
Out of my way.
Not all objects, just underwear. I mean, that is Mew for you. What do you think? Bow before my formidable talent. That's very odd.
What?
I just wanted to show this stuff off to you.
No.
It's really creative. It's good stuff.
Okay.
Yeah, I think it's good. You have so much fun with your inventions. You think it makes me? Yeah, my inventions are.
I fucking rule.
My inventions are always awesome without even saying it. But even geniuses like to be praised. You seem to understand that pretty well. You know, you're pretty all right. I'll teach you real good from now on. should be. I'm not gonna test anything on me, right? My brain's feeling a bit scrambled, so I return to my room. Monokuma's still giving the announcements. Ba-da-bum. Anyway, I suppose it's nighttime. And you established curfew at night. I wonder what will happen to training.
That's true.
Should go see what Kaido has to say about that. I'm a little worried about him. I almost expected there to be like a lynch mob out here. Like, get back in your room! There he is. I was about to ring the bell. Ricardo's room opened and out came...
Ah!
She was also worried about Kaito. It could be something else, but I somewhat doubt it. Not with Maki. Is she mad?
Okay.
Oh, hey, perfect timing. I gotta apologize to you too. He told me he was going to skip today's training too.
I knew it.
My bad.
It's pathetic, but I haven't been able to eat or sleep much since yesterday. I think I'll get better. I just need to rest a little longer, you know?
Okay.
Nah.
There's rescheduled our training sessions either way, come to think of it. So council said being out after nighttime is prohibited, right?
I told you.
If you're feeling sick, that's one thing, but I don't want you to change the training schedule. You don't need to do that.
I see.
Really? But I don't want to skip it, so let's be the two of us training today. Yeah, I mean, we can't just meekly buckle under their student council's ridiculous rules.
What do you mean? Do you want to die?
Huh?
I don't think that was a threat. I think that was a, if we accept the student council eventually, then they'll just run over everybody. So just pretend you didn't hear that. Well, I mean, for an assassin, I'm sure that is a habit.
Well...
Anyway, I don't want to give up. I don't want to surrender. I started to think about how I could confront it.
Okay.
If I've been training alone, so be it. Maybe it's just because you're not feeling well, but this is really unlike you, Kaito. I would imagine you'd obey Angie. I thought you did whatever you wanted.
My bad.
I don't know why you're feeling bad, and I'm a little bit concerned about you, buddy. I'm sorry, but can I leave the training to you until I'm feeling better?
Hey!
You shouldn't worry about it. He's just feeling a little weak because he's sick. I'm sure he's not. My body stiffened on impulse. Maki's eye, the entire aura surrounding her, had completely changed. Her glare was blazing hot yet ice cold at the same time. Her very essence was that of ice and fire. I wanted to write a song about it. I'm really curious what's going to happen with this. Her glare wasn't aimed at me, it was right past me. Go away. So a normal person wouldn't pass out just for that glare. You probably want me, but I won't run away.
Well...
I'm not... if she's not here to enforce curfew, then I don't give a shit. She can say, I'm not here to fight you. And I don't think you're here to enforce the curfew.
That's right!
I'm not here as a student council member. I'm here to ask you a personal favor.
Hey.
That makes sense. I feel like she's just trying to fit in so she can be close to Himiko, which gives us an edge. Yeah, I'm not brainwashed at all, not at all.
Well...
Hey!
So, what are you talking? I thought you believed in Atua.
No.
I could never believe in Angie's god.
Listen up!
I only believe in Aikido. As long as I have that, I can't be swayed by anything. Aikido values mental fortitude, and Aikido moves are a reflection of that fortitude. Thanks, Makito. My mental fortitude is too mighty to succumb to Angie's brainwashing.
Ben?
So you just pretend to be brain? Why would you
Hey.
do that? Yeah, it's obviously because of Himiko. There's no question. She should be brainwashed to join the student council, right? I think Himiko's gotten so lazy she's given up on thinking of for herself. That's why she's been on Angie. But I think Angie's dangerous.
Right!
Student council idolizes Angie so much they don't see how dangerous she really is. This became clear after I infiltrated the student council. Angie truly believes in Atua. She believes she's under Atua's protection. And that's why she does whatever she wants. She thinks she's Atua's vessel, and so she doesn't feel guilty about anything she does. We can't kill her, Maki. You'll die too.
Huh?
Well,
Asking someone like me for a favor can only mean one thing.
yes.
I won't deny that I've wanted her gone even before this all happened. I think everyone has wanted someone to die for at least once in their life.
Listen up!
But going through with it's a different thing. It's wrong for a person to commit murder. It doesn't matter what the reason is. Do you realize who you're talking to? Oh, I'm sorry. That's not what I meant. I just want to stop. The resurrection ritual is too dangerous to try. If we go along with Monokuma's motive, it could lead to another killing.
But...
The student council won't defy Angie, and I can't stop her on my own.
Please!
I mean, I'll be glad to, but we can't do it by ourselves either.
Huh?
Yes.
Well, obviously, I can't ask Kokichi, Miu, or Kyo, and Kaido's not feeling well, you know?
That's true.
Okay.
Please!
So, help me. You have to convince Angie not to perform that ritual. I'm begging you.
Well...
Well, then, let's go. Yeah, like right now?
Degenerate males!
Quick, do a favor for me, you degenerate. I'm even bowing to you, and I would never do that for a male.
You...
You're very sincere. Until you're not used to asking others for help.
By the way...
What will you do, Shuichi? It seems like something you'd ignore.
No.
No, I'll do it. I was just thinking is all. I agree with Tenko that it's dangerous to go along with Monokuma's motive.
Hey! Degenerate male!
Well, then do something about it already. That males are supposed to be decisive.
Sneak attack!
I guess I'll forgive you, though. Now let's convince Angie together. She'll be preparing for the ritual right now in the Ultimate Artist Lab.
Huh?
Well, of course. Why not just Shuichi for help? He's a boy. All right. And with that, we'll go in this episode. Next time, the confrontation with Angie in the Ultimate Artist Lab. In which I'm half convinced Angie will be dead when we get there. But we'll find out whether or not I'm right in the next one. Thank you very much for being here, everybody.
Danganronpa.